All right, we're doing pyramids and cones, and we're finding the surface area of pyramids and cones. I hope you're liking geometry. I hope you don't get a bad attitude about geometry because it's super important to be able to do geometry well. I want you to be able to take your time and understand this geometry. Don't get frustrated with it. I know some of us have a visual sense different than others, and we prefer algebra over geometry. Try to embrace both of them and don't hate one over the other. Maybe you're slightly better at one than the other, then spend more time practicing one and you'll get better at it and you'll appreciate it. All right, 11.5. You are finding, again, surface area, which is the ability to find the area of all of the faces and the bases. So you got to be able to take that figure and lay it flat into a net in your brain. So the first one I'm looking at is a square pyramid, a square pyramid. How do I know? The base is a square and the faces are triangles. So when I look at that, I can see I have 4 triangles plus I have a rectangular base. So it's pretty easy. I'm going to take 4 and I'm going to multiply it times the base of the triangle, which is 9 2/10, times the height of the triangle, which is a slant height, remember that. So times 15 divided by 2, plus I'm going to look at the rectangle, which is not a rectangle, it's a square, I already said that, is side times side, which is 9 2/10, and there are 2 of them, so I can square it like that, okay? Not multiply by 2, because there's 2 sides to the square. 9 2/10 by 9 2/10. So remember, it's side times side. So that's all I'm going to do. I can do some canceling here. This 2 can cancel this 4 to be 2. And then I'm just going to do 2 times 9 2/10 times 15 plus 9 2/10 squared. And again, you can put it all in the calculator at one time. You're going to end up with 360 6/10 centimeters squared. Remember squared because you're finding the surface area. So that's an example of how to do a square pyramid. Triangular pyramids are interesting because on a triangular pyramid, you have 4 triangles. Now the question is, are all the triangles the same? Now question number 2 is interesting because it actually gives you the area of the base. See, right here, it says the area of the base is 1 meter squared. So you're already done with that. So you have the base plus 3 faces that are triangles. The base is given, it's 1. So plus 3 triangles, they have a base, a 1 5/10, and a height of 2 5/10. And remember, it's base times height divided by 2. There it is. It's pretty easy. Now, your cylinders, remember your formula for cylinder. How about a cone? Remember your formula for cone, and it's pi r squared plus pi r L. Remember, L is the slant height of the figure. So when you look at your cylinder, it's this right here. It's the outside. So remember, the height of the figure goes inside. That's the height of the cone. You want to use the slant height, which is on the outside, okay? So remember, you got to find your radius. So take your diameter if you're given it, and d divided by 2 is going to give you your radius. So don't forget you need your radius on that. So when I look at questions 4 and 5, you're going to have to find your radius. Question 6 has your radius. Question 8 has a diameter. So pay attention to when you have each one of these. Again, make sure you're showing your steps detailed and organized like we said. Show your work, check your work. Make sure you're careful with each one of these problems. They can be tricky. So take your time with them and step them out and let me know if you need help with any of them. You can email me, email me or private chat me on Google Classroom. Good luck.